So we're ready to go from the Palace. And here's the way they'll line up for the ball game. No big surprises. Lane Beer has a little wrist sprain, but it's much better than it was the other day in Chicago.
Well, he did have some problems with it in Game 4, but I think his biggest problem has been that he has been a little off in his offensive game. The Bulls have done a good job of making every effort that he has taken a tough one. You see Collins' record right there. A win tonight, he gets to 500.
Your officials, as assigned by the National Basketball Association, Darryl Gerritsen, Dick Bavetta, and Hugh Hollins. There's Chuck Daly, the coach of the Pistons. Doug Collins coaches the Bulls, and both have done a splendid job. So we're ready to go, and we sincerely hope that you'll enjoy it. If you like basketball, you're a cinch to enjoy this one. And we're underway. Lane Beer and Cartwright will jump it. And the tip is won by Detroit, Isaiah Thomas. So the Pistons with a chance to draw first blood on a stormy night in Detroit. Lane Beer over Pippen, 2-0.
See, I told you, there was nothing wrong with that wrist.
Here comes Michael Jordan. Dumars has him first. Pippen against Aguirre. Grant over Lane Beer. Answers. It's 2-2. Aguirre will inbound for Detroit.
In Game 4, we saw both teams go to the mat in terms of effort and extending themselves. Chicago trying to get that 3-1 advantage, and Detroit trying to stay alive. And it'll be interesting to see if they can come back with that same sort of intensity as Aguirre shoots.
Shoots it long, and Jordan the rebound. Still 2-2. Chicago on the attack, just underway. Scottie Pippen thought about it, didn't pull the trigger. Retreats on the dribble. Grant again against Aguirre. Wheels, steals, banks it up too hard. Mahorn the rebound. Outlet Isaiah. Lane Beer spots up for three. Yes. He has all 5 Detroit points. It's 5-2. Jordan with play instruction. Scottie Pippen handles the ball.
When you work against the shot clock like both of these teams do, that's when defenses can be more effective. Cartwright against the clock misses.
Did everything right except make the shot. He got himself a good baseline jumper, but he missed it. 5-2 Detroit. Fast starts have not been their story throughout the playoffs. Dumars. Nope. Rebound Cartwright. Here comes Michael. Dumars back quickly to try to hit him off. Off it comes to Pippen. And he bangs it in there. It's 5-4.
The biggest improvement in Pippen in the second half of the season has been his decision making. He has now decided what shots he wants to take. Lambeer misses that. You know, his personality as a player is to take it to the hoop, but he also realizes he's got to take that perimeter shot.
As Jordan does from 19. It's a 1-point game. Chicago, their first lead of the night. Michael has his first points of the evening. Lane Beer has all 5 for Detroit. Isaiah Thomas front court, goes to Aguirre, forces his way in, drew the foul, shoots 2. Horace Grant got it. While we have a moment here, Dick Versace seated across the way. Dick was Chuck Daly's coach, assistant coach earlier this year till he got the Indiana job. Dick, any special philosophy they use trying to defend against Michael Jordan?
Yes, when I was with Detroit, we had what we call the Jordan rules. And what we did is we double teamed him based on where he caught the ball on the court, not on what the play they were running dictated. So it looks like Chuck may have gone back to the Jordan rules, whereas he did not play the Jordan rules in the first 3 games.
That's Dick Versace, the coach of the Pacers.
None of those Jordan rules have worked. You know what he'll do? They'll just put him with the basketball and see how they double team.
Aguirre misses the first, tries again.
You know what's interesting about the Detroit team is that Aguirre is the guy that's supposed to give them inside game, and he does that, but most of their offense comes from their guard.
Still 6-5 Chicago. Michael shot it long. Mahorn, great outlet pass. Sends Dumars up. He drives under the hoop, has no shot. Aguirre on the base against Grant. Shot it short. Rebound by Cartwright. Chicago doing a good job on the glass in the early going. 9:02 left in the quarter. Detroit has missed its last 3 shots. Jordan to Horace Grant. To Jordan. Hangs in the air, almost threw it away. Pippen. Jump shot is good. Chicago leads at 8-5 with 8:45. And after looking sharp in the first minute, Detroit going back to a sputtering start here.
Well, Detroit is basically a perimeter team, and when the shots are not going, that's going to allow Chicago to build a little bit of a lead. Hodges from the corner.
4-3. And all of a sudden, it's 11-5 Chicago. They've scored 9 straight points. 8:20 left in the first quarter.
I think in a series like this, you also have to find a way to get some cheap baskets, since execution is key. Big shot, Thomas.
Great shot, Thomas, despite excellent defense by Jordan. It's 11-7. That pass too tall. Mahorn out of there with it. Isaiah to the front court. In and out. Cartwright the rebound. No second shots for either team. Jordan heads the other way with 7:52 in the quarter. 11-7. Cartwright at the high post against Mahorn. They deny him the ball.
Well, they're trying to get something going inside with either Cartwright or Grant. Mahorn picks up the foul.
His and the team's first. 7:38 left in the quarter. Cartwright to the foul line to shoot 2. Game 6 of this series will be Friday night in Chicago. Cartwright makes the first, which quiets the crowd a little bit. It's 12-7 Bulls. 7:38 left in the quarter.
An early call for Brad Sellers. Grant goes out of the ball game, and I think Doug Collins may be trying to make a statement here. They ripped him pretty good, Brad Sellers, in the papers today, called him baby soft Sellers, and that they had to get something out of him. And if Sellers can get going offensively, that'll be a huge plus for the Bulls.
Cartwright, that deliberate shooting style of his, nails them both. 13-7, 7:38 left in the quarter. Isaiah walks it to the front court. Aguirre and a whistle, illegal defense, Chicago. That's the first one.
Scottie Pippen started to come over. When he saw Jordan rotate, he rotated as well, but didn't clear the paint when his man came back out.
Sellers, by the way, has played in only 1 game and just 3 minutes in this series. He plays Aguirre. Isaiah, the open man, head of the circle. Got it. 13-9 with 7:10. Isaiah has the second basket. Lane Beer has 5. Thomas 4. That's the Detroit score. Jordan against Dumars to Seller. Pippen for 3. Got him. It's 16-9 with 6:50 left in the period.
That's exactly the kind of start they need from someone else other than Jordan to get their offensive confidence up looking at the hoop.
Lane Beer fakes, fires, comes up empty. Rebound Cartwright. Chicago looks very good early. 6:33 left, first quarter. Jordan heads to the right side of the floor, looks to Cartwright against Mahorn. Gets him the ball.
Cartwright wants this one.
Mahorn blocked it, had to foul to do it. He thought he got a clean block. Daryl Garrettson said no. 2 fouls on Mahorn, and a timeout is called by Detroit. 6:18 left in the quarter, and the Bulls lead by 7. 16-9 our score. 6:18 left in the first quarter, Steve.